Hello, I'm Johnny5. I wanted to do a quick video on the trip that I took to Las Vegas in my i3. The i3 that I have is a 2015 Rex version, which means that it has a twin-cylinder gas engine in conjunction with the electric drive. This isn't connected to the drive system in any way, shape, or form. This is simply just something to keep the batteries topped off when they get low. At the beginning of my journey, I started off in Vista, California, and drove a total of 318 miles to get to the destination in Las Vegas that I was going towards. On the trip, I took a 5-gallon gas can with me because the generator's fuel cell only holds 2.4 gallons. So I actually had to stop 3 times to fill up the vehicle again. But for the entire 721-mile trip, I only ended up using a little bit under 15 gallons. Now, this trip isn't something that I would recommend in an i3, but I wanted to do it just sheerly for the challenge, and to see how this type of system can hold up during a long run. Well, I'm here. 295 miles. I actually did have to pull over one more time because I was just about out of fuel, but I'm still pretty much out of fuel right now. So basically, 7.5 gallons was exactly enough to get here. And I still have 75% charge, so I'm still good there. But, yeah, here we are. Vegas. So I ended up staying out in Las Vegas for a little over a day and a half, and turned around and made my way back home. The trip back home was actually relatively relaxing, given that I already knew what I was in for. So on the way back home, I made the same stops that I did before when I went, and got back to Vista, California. For the entire trip, I ended up driving a total of 721 miles. I had an average consumption of 4 miles per kilowatt, which is actually very good. And the entire round trip, start to finish, took 13 hours and 41 minutes. As a recap on all this is again something that I would not recommend trying with an i3. But if you're feeling adventurous, all that I would have to tell you is that you should plan very well. I spent a little over a week calculating the exact distances that the generator would get me every time that it went through 2.4 gallons. It was down to the point that I was accounting for headwinds, and I was also accounting for hills, and going off of average kilowatt consumptions seen by these cars. I actually ended up calculating the range so close that it ended up being only 12 miles off of what I really got. So all that being said, if you really like math, then maybe this is something that you want to try. On that note, I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're interested, and we'll see you on the next one.